What's up, guys? This is Ian here, coach of your Ladner Lanturn, bringing you guys the championship match of the UPBA. This is happening right now. It basically happened about 45 minutes ago. Pretty fun match, taking on my good buddy Cade and the Jake Stallers. This is the last match that the Jake Stallers will play in Season 1, as well as the Ladner Lanturn will play in Season 1. Really unfortunate circumstances going into this game. If you haven't seen my team builder, well, you should check it out to see my team that I'm bringing. But if you hadn't, I did touch on this a little bit, and I'll touch on it again here. I'm really sorry to say that Byron had some family stuff going on, pretty sad family stuff going on, and so he ended up having to forfeit to Cade to bump Cade into the finals, and as a result, Cade ended up not taking the finals as seriously, which isn't really a big deal in my mind. I don't think that it's that important. I think the fact that the playoffs were kind of ruined by Byron having to forfeit kind of makes the whole thing a little bit different anyways. I did bring a team that I felt was serious enough, and I felt that this team, excuse me, the team that I brought could have won anyways. But we'll see what plays out here. Yeah, so let's run through Cade's team real quick. He has Zygarde 50%, which is his Super Saiyan captain, Necrozma, Arcanine, which is offensive Z captain, Decidueye, Pangoro, Cryogonal, Clefable, Alomomola. What am I missing here? Clefable, Alomomola, Alolan Raichu, which is Z captain, Licky Licky, and Mega Aggron. Did I put 7 on here? Yeah, he definitely did not bring Arcanine. Sorry, I accidentally had that he brought Arcanine. I knew his sets going into the game, and he knew my sets going into the game, so that it'd be a little bit more even, and he ended up memeing. Obviously, it's a Sun and Moon League, so Duskmane Necrozma is not gonna work, and he actually is Bright Powder Decidueye, which is banned as well, and Power Construct Zygarde, which is also banned as well. But it led to a more fun match. I'm just going to lead with my Heliolisk because he's only a Zygarde as a ground type to stop Volt Switch. So that's my lead against his Decidueye. I end up going into Crocodile here as he gets off something. Gets off a Curse. Curse is pretty hilarious. Good tech. Good tech. I go into Registeel so that he can show off more of his set. He's actually a Curse trapping Decidueye, which is pretty hilarious, and my Registeel is going to die for it. There's the Bright Powder coming into effect with the Toxic Mist there. Cursing again. I get the Toxic off this time, I think. Yeah, there we go. Hit it that time. I'm only running Seismitoss on this, so that's the thing. Oh, I never went over my team. Should have started with that. We are specially defensive Registeel, Toxic Stalling Registeel, because his whole team is Toxic Stall, so I thought that I could do it too. He doesn't have a Salazzle to be able to Toxic my Registeel, so he would never be able to Toxic me in return. We're Zapplate Heliolisk, we're Banded Crocodile, we are Phytinium Z Special Infernape, we are SD3 attacks Mega Absol, and we are Crocoon. I found out it was called Crocoon, not Vincoon. It's Crocoon, Suicune, which is Scald, Calm Mind, Rest, Sleep Talk, and it's going to do a lot of work to his team, just a heads up. Registeel getting up the rocks. Seismitoss can't affect this thing. I wanted him to switch so that I could live with Registeel, and he does end up switching, but I'm going to die to the Curse anyways. I just want to touch a little bit on sort of my thoughts. This game, I might just let it play out here, actually. There's some funky stuff. Ultra Necrozma comes out, and Father Zygarde 100% comes out. Mega Aggron does pitiful damage to my Suicune at some point. This is a Life Orb, Alomomola. He's, I believe it's Banded Clefable, Banded Physical Clefable, and we've seen the Decidueye set, obviously. Yeah, I feel like Suicune still would have beaten him, even if we were taking this match seriously. Frenzy Plant just destroyed my Mega Absol there, by the way. Mega Absol, classic Mega Absol for me this season, just doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, I've built the correct team against him this time, I feel. I don't know if he would have beaten me. It would have been close, I think. Cade's a very accomplished battler. He's very good. He just won the DBL championship this past weekend, actually, and he's one of my closest friends in the Draft League community. I'm almost at a loss for words because of kind of the reactions of some people to this match. Granted, I don't think he was taking it seriously, and he shouldn't have, honestly. He got a forfeit win in the semi-finals match to make it to the finals. Like, that match between Cade and Byron, in my mind, was the real championship match. I will get the title of Season 1 champion, which is kind of cool, but outside of that, I really feel like if Cade and Byron had actually played their match, that would have been the championship match. I had a really tough matchup against both of them, and I feel like they both would have had the upper hand on me regardless. So I'm a little bit sad that I didn't get to seriously play against Cade or Byron. I think that one would have been a really close match to watch, and I know everyone in the server was really excited to check out that match. Despite the fact he brought some illegal sets, some of these sets were completely legitimate things that I know he's been wanting to try. Bandit Clefable, Special Mega Aggron, Life Orb below Momola. Decidueye without the Bright Powder it's actually a brilliant trapping set from Decidueye, especially against my Registeel. Power Construct Zygarde, he didn't need the Power Construct. He could have pulled off the same thing with regular Zygarde. It didn't really matter. And Ultra Necrozma was completely there for the memes. Besides that, I think that the matchup was really good. He initially had a really solid Arcanine set that actually beat, like, completely 6-0'd the team that I brought, so I might have been screwed by that. It was a Z Sunny Day Arcanine, which actually is not legal. He would have had to use Z Flamethrower on me, but Sunny Day Solar Beam, Flamethrower, Morning Sun or something kind of just tore through my team. As long as he couldn't get the speed boost, which he couldn't because he made Zygarde his Super Saiyan Z captain. Overall, pretty good UPBA Season 1. I will probably put out a video. I'm going to put out a video recapping Season 1, I think, just because I want to do a quick recap, especially with the doc, and go over my Mons and kind of what they did for me this season. And I'd like to go through the playoff bracket, kind of, and talk about that as well, and the standings, and like each game in depth. So I'll probably get that done potentially a little bit later tonight, and then I'll have that uploaded as well. But for now, please enjoy the UPBA Championship match and the UPBA Championship Team Builder. I am Ian, coach of your Ladner Lanturn, the UPBA Season 1 champions, and I will catch you guys later.